technical skills are obviously very important, as you said, because it's a technical field. Even though, as you said, I don't want to put analytics as part of just a sales blanket, but you do need a lot of technical know-how
Yep.
or how this functions. Beyond just the technical skills, what would be the best attitude or practices for someone aspiring to be a data profession, or probably, move from mid management to a senior level like yours? What would you say?
First of all, I don't consider myself to be senior or anything. I just look at designations as a frugal byproduct of where you achieve. But to answer your question specifically, one of the key skills that you need for any industry, but especially for data and data analytics industry, is more listening and less talking. Right? Why I say this is because listening skills significantly improves your ability to solve for what you're solving for using analytics, right? Which is why there is always exploratory sessions in most of the analytical programs. You go and explore the data, you ask business the right kind of questions. So asking the right kind of questions, listening more, if you can master these two, it's by the way less of answering to the problems thrown on you by the customers or by anybody. It's more about asking the right question and listening carefully. uh, Having said that, again, just being vulnerable, I had significant challenges because, as you can possibly sense, I speak a lot and I do enjoy talking and speaking. It's part of my passion. I've always been an orator and speaker all through my childhood and through my youth as well. So it's a passion statement for me. So for me to stop that passion of speaking and talking all the time to listen more, ask the right questions, is a big shift again. It's an attitude-led change that you need to bring in. But if you can do that, it will help you significantly in any industry, but this industry specifically. So uh, I would say. And lastly, you spoke about technical skills. um, this is going to sound a um, little bit aspirational, but it's true. There is no technology or technical skill in analytics world that you can't learn in 2 weeks. I have, in fact, onboarded freshers straight from college, universities, tier two, tier three universities with very limited technical background, and I've trained them to be data analysts, data engineers, BI specialists in matter of weeks, right? So it's not a very difficult journey path as long as you focus and have the right kind of teaching modules in front of you to learn it. So don't get bogged down by the technical aspect of data analytics field. It should not be a restricting factor for you. It's actually very easy. I'm using the word easy a little bit more liberal, uh, but it's totally achievable no matter what your background is. I'm telling you, in weeks, there is a theory that you can learn anything in 21 hours, right? That's a scientific theory behind it. And if you apply that to a little bit more sensibilities, we're talking about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks, even 2 months, right? Or 3 months. Take 3 months. 3 months, if you can spend dedicated time during some parts of your available bandwidth in a week or a weekend, you can easily learn the technical aspects. I learned SQL, I learned Python, I learned coding um, just by listening, watching, practicing during my spare time. So it's totally possible.
So the ability to learn, to know how to learn, is also very important. You
Yep.
know, that's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, the kind of insights you're giving me, now I feel it needs to be a two-part interview, because half of it, whatever you have to provide, it's great for the learners. And I think half of what you're telling is great for the teachers and the faculty. Like, they also need to know, as you said, like, teaching is also, it's like a two-way street. It's not just about the learners, it's also very important for how you need to get the message across. I think that's,
So,
this itself is a great mission statement now. And I think I'm going to copy your quote: less of speaking, more of listening. So that's great.